Between traditional media and social media, the baby Emmanuel story has grabbed the world's attention. Here's why. The suspects in this case, parents Jake and Rebecca Haro, they gave television interviews pleading with the public to find their 7-month-old. The public doesn't like to be lied to, and the overwhelming majority thinks that these two are lying. With that said, wannabe social media influencers are analyzing the footage from the news interviews and having a field day spreading misinformation. This is why traditional media is vital. We are trained to fact check and work with law enforcement and public officials so we don't hinder investigations. Our job is to get you the facts. But now with cell phones, every individual has a voice. In some ways, this is good news, but not when their voices are interfering with investigations. And that's what's happening in this case. Influencers entered a professional setting and asked questions that a traditional journalist would never ask. This happened today. Take a listen.
The jail confession, their authorities used a fake inmate to get information, and the father confessed that.
Well, see, that's not true. So I don't know where you, well, no. See, this is what happens when you've got all these folks out there online and these keyboard warriors. You get a lot of misinformation, and what you just said is not true. It's misinformation. So that's what I'll tell you did not happen. Okay.
Journalists know to let authorities do their jobs. We know that it's dangerous to make assumptions until all the facts are in. So here is a plea to the social media influencers to stop. Fake news has become a thing because of your desire to become famous rather than what's in the best interest of our communities. Next, a plea to the public to check your sources and stop following those with no credibility. And if you do hear something from an influencer, please double check the information with a credible source. Finally, a plea to lawmakers to establish and impose penalties on social media influencers that show up at news conferences or hinder investigations. Listen, we're all human. We're all fascinated by the true crime, heinous nature of this child abuse story. But please, let the traditional reporters report the facts so that the public can start to trust us again. And let's hope justice is served for baby Emmanuel and for other children out there suffering in silence. To see this story first, as well as more content, visit our website, NBCPalmSprings.com, or follow us on social media at NBC Palm Springs.